What is going on, fire signs? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're unsure of your placements, go ahead and check the description box below. And also, guys, please remember that these readings may not resonate with everybody, and that is totally fine. So, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started with your love lives. See what's happening. See what's going on. See what's going down. Alright, family, you know what to do. Pick your sides. Pick them sides that resonates with you the most. Ooh. Ooh. Well, okay then. The relationship is a bit of a burden for both parties, or that each person is carrying a burden that it's affecting the relationship in a really bad way. But the burden is the relationship. Okay, the relationship is a burden for both parties. This person's completed a cycle here. I feel like this person's wrapped something up in their life where they're seeing the success and the happiness of what they of the work they've been putting in. It's completing a cycle. Or this is about them completing a cycle within this relationship. And then this person over here is working hella hard, really diligent, very focused. Okay? But this person is a successful completion, right? I think they're going through their own kind of transition, or their own sort of shift right now with regards to ending something and beginning something new. But I feel like this person is still very much working very diligently, very hard. Okay. Let's take a look at the internal energies for each section here. Ooh, somebody's working very hard on the relationship. They have their couple in mind, or their partner in mind. That's for sure. This person internally has internal conflicts, potentially. Obviously. Internal conflicts for this person here with the world. What else we got? The 9 of Wands. So everybody, okay. The 10 of Wands is obviously, right, it's the burden of the relationship, where the relationship is a burden. But I'm getting the feeling that everybody is kind of defensive in regards to how they feel about it. It's almost like they don't want to give up on the relationship, but they've built up this tall wall that's kind of blocking them from being able to kind of sort out this 10 of Wands energy. I feel like everybody's focusing on their own thing, right? This person's focusing on the relationship, focusing on what may need to be done, what balance it needs to be put in place. This person over here is going through some internal conflicts, potentially because this person's transitioning. This person's kind of ending one phase and beginning a new, while this person is very focused on the relationship itself. Internally, this is like how they are. This is their mojo. They are focused on love. With the relationship, it is draining for each person. I feel it's a bit draining, but it's also very exhausting, because it's kind of like they've been through this this situation for quite some time, and it's like it is exhausting to kind of keep doing the same tango. So let's go ahead and see what's going on internally, or externally rather, for each section. Alright, 7 of Pentacles. Yep, see what I'm saying? Already with the card here, that indicates that this has been a constant battle. And when I say constant battle, I don't mean there's actually been some fighting. I do see that there has been, though, some constant diligent work, right? Externally, this person has been working their behinds off, and they're starting to finally maybe see some results, right? Because obviously with the 10 of Wands, excuse me, and that, now internally the 9 of Wands, so they've accumulated up a lot of things, but it's like it's still not over yet. The fight is still not done. All right, It's like to keep moving, keep pushing forward, right? Nobody's given up yet. So I feel like this person, yeah, is exhausted, but I feel like also it's that their true motivation is the connection. It's the connection that they feel towards someone, and they haven't given up yet. Okay, they haven't given up, but they're just, yeah, they've been through a lot with this relationship, and they're very focused on it and really working hard to make this a little bit more enjoyable, I feel. But let's see. Let's see external energies. The Magician. Wow, this person is looking like they're prepared and ready to go. To go, you know, prepared, ready to go to manifest whatever they want. It's just the fact that there isn't really any clear direction of where they're trying to go. Internally, they have no idea where they're trying to go. And it's the beginning, so I think that's probably why they're prepared for anything. They're open and ready for anything, but their internal voices are kind of in a turmoil state. It's very conflicting. Let's go ahead and take a look at the external energies of the relationship itself. Okay. It's almost like this relationship is a chore for some people. And the reason why I say this, fire signs, because you guys, when it comes to the, I don't like seeing the Hierophant. Unless, it's like, obviously this is a love reading, right? I don't mind it externally. But I wouldn't mind the commitment being internal, right? Because it doesn't look like externally it's a chore. But it's, I mean, because you see it's what it's being paired with, right? It's being paired with the Nine of Wands. That talks about being exhausted in what you're doing, exhausted and constantly fighting for the, you know, the end result to get to the 10, right? To kind of finish this all out. You're almost done, but you're like, gosh, I've been here forever, and it sucks, kind of. But at the same time, the commitment is strong. Internally, everybody's exhausted. Everybody's been through some mess. Everybody's been working very hard, and it's starting to finally see some bit of result. But nobody's giving up yet. And I feel like it's because they have been here for a while. They have been through Bend for quite some time, and they've been through this situation, this period before. Nobody wants to let it go because they've been through this for so long. They've been together forever, right? Excuse me. So yeah, their commitment is going to come out on the outside, but it's such a chore potentially because everybody has been working very hard. Everybody has been kind of diligently trying to get things to work in the way that they want to. And now the relationship is somewhat of a burden because everybody's feeling very tired about constantly hammering out the same stuff. And really, there's no fun. I'm not getting a lot of fun, a lot of emotional connection here. It's just a lot more pentacles, a lot of practical thinking, and a lot more, and a lot of, wands, which is not bad. There's nothing wrong with passion, but I don't want to see these cards for this. You know what I mean? It could be that they, everybody feels like this. They have been, honestly, this is a relationship for everybody. Everybody could have either feel like they're individually beaten down within this relationship, but they still feel like they have something here. Like this is everything that they've been, working on for ages. So no, of course nobody's gonna drop this relationship. Nobody's gonna want to. It may be a burden for them, but it's a burden that the couple is willing to carry because they have been through so much together. Both of these people have been through so much together, with each other, against each other, what have you. But I feel like they're still committed because they know that there's still something there. There is still something that sparks there. This is, tens are only like to remind us of where we started, because what is a 10? You remove the 0, what is it? It's an ace. It's a 1. It reminds you of where you started. So it's like, where did you guys start? Where did you guys start to even get here? That's why you're not willing to give up. That's why you're not willing to let it go. It's because I feel like you remember where you guys were when you first met. Why you guys got into this relationship. Why are you trying to make it work? And it's not that you want to get, you're exhausted, so you're like, oh my God, I should just drop this. No, it's more of like, I started this because I have a connection. I started this because of whatever reason, right? Because of the passion, because, I feel something for this individual, right? And it led you to go into directions in which you guys are now feeling more solid, feeling more stable potentially, or going towards a place where it's more committed, or there's a lot more stability because the Hierophant here. But I feel like everybody's going through their own individual battles here. 9 of Wands to me is an individual battle where you're having to kind of overcome the struggle. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. This is overcoming the struggle here. Because everybody's got their own situation, their own thing that they're having to fix within this relationship. This person here with figuring out where they want to go, what they want, the inner turmoil that's going on here, it's completely a cycle. That's great, but they feel more confident and able to handle things, but they have internal turmoil potentially about their confidence, about their abilities to manifest. And then this person here is working very diligently on this relationship. They honestly are not sure if they have the patience or the time to kind of go into it. Not saying that they won't, because they have been and they are doing it, but there's so much more ahead of them, and it can be a little bit more like, it can give them a second to react like, oh snap, you know what I mean? But I feel like everybody has some sort of tie here with this relationship that will that no matter what obstacle, it doesn't matter. This couple will trump it, right? Either one, whoever you guys are, how you see the relationship is not a hurdle. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye now.